Now, this was a learning process. I had never worked with Paracord before, so the differences in each one of these handles is very apparent. This one, oh, sorry, I'm trying to get out my other stuff. It's like a black and white one, but you can tell up close it's pretty decent. It's pretty tight and all that. I finally learned how to do this by hand. It's an actual weave, and it came out pretty decent. That's the black ones. I've got a few of those, but you can't really tell on the black ones how they are. But if you look on some of the other ones, once I get done showing you, these ones kind of turned out kind of weird, but they turned out pretty good, in my opinion. I can judge myself, so I will judge myself. Anyhow, some of these my stepson did, like the twisted ones, just like this, you know. Couldn't figure out, we had to actually drill a secondary hole in the handle, the existing handle, so we could actually hold it on there when we're doing the tying it up, because it kept slipping down into here, and we, as you can tell right here, and we couldn't really get it to stay put. I might have done this all wrong and whatnot, but this is what we came up with. So these are just pink and white ones. We kind of experimented, as you can tell by looking right next to this one. We made a green one and pink. It turned out pretty decent, but you know, I started, and then these are the ones that Vince did. For some reason, I'm not certain why he kept putting this on top, but he did. So, and there's no way to change it. And plus, I don't want him to feel bad about it. But you know, anyhow, this was a learning experience for both of us. So, and I'll show you how much of a learning experience here in a second. This is the first time I worked with Paracord, and once you get to knowing what you're doing, then you come up with some weird designs. So this one's a pink and green, dark green one, but it turned out pretty decent. This is what I was talking about. Oh, sorry about the noise. This was supposed to have 3 different or 4 different colors into it, but as you can tell, when I was weaving it, it started doing its own thing. And on this side, it tightened up to the point where you could not see the other colors. And here's another reason. Well, it's basically just it's soft, but you know, there's enough paracord there you could probably pitch a tent. These are camo, desert camo green and tan. So, but yeah, but as you can tell, I started getting really better at it. And this one was Vince, actually. Vince did this one. You can tell from the style because he actually just wraps the cord around, or he wraps it up and over and does it that way. Me, on the other hand, I was trying for the weave, trying to get the weave down, and I actually succeeded. I made it really thin. Instead of doing it 4 across, I did it 3 across, and it actually turned out pretty good and pretty decent. And I really realized how to get the weave around the sides too, instead of having it as an open area like this one. So once you get going along, then you start realizing how to do things the right way. This one's actually called there's a name for this one, because it's basically you twist this wrapping here, a 360 twist, and you go on up this is more traditional style of wrap for a knife or something, but I decided to try it out on this. This is back when I was trying the what is it called? Before I realized how to do the sides. So, but this one has a good grip on it and the whole 9 yards. It's got some braided stuff here in the back. Place to throw it on a nail on the wall. And then I started realizing how to do it, and these are ones, they start looking more uniform and more what is that called, more better. And we ended up doing, or Vince ended up doing some mismatched color and whatnot, throwing it in, making it look like whatever this looks like. I'm sorry, but I think I did this one myself, which, hey, it's what it is, you know. It turned out the way it did. This one's a Vince's one, you can tell. And then here's another one. I think I did this one. No, yeah, I'm not certain. Oh, these black spots that you're seeing right here are green spots. That's actually at the end of the cord. We had to melt it and attach it there. There's probably a better way to do it, but I haven't found out which way that is yet. So, and then we come up to this one. This is all the Paracord ones so far that me and Vince have actually done. So, hope you guys enjoy it. This was a learning experience for us, but once I got how to do it down really well, I actually did this bracelet this morning on my own. So yeah, I pretty much know how to weave now. And that was actually about 15 minutes worth of work. So, and I did a two-tone. So yeah, there's 3 bands across, and then it's actually 4 bands that you start out with, and then it's 3 bands that you actually across, and the 4th band is the one that you actually weave. And then I ran out of cord right there, so I put in this one here, and then I ran out of that cord, so I put in that one back, so it turned into that. It's pretty decent, I think, once you figure out what you're doing. But that's all the Paracord ones. So I got the custom wood handles and plastic, and then I've got the metal handles, and then all these Paracord handles. And soon we're going to be working on some more. If you guys, anybody out there has some ideas for us to work on, we'd be much appreciated if you put a comment and tell us how good of work we're doing. If we are doing good, if we're doing bad, explain to us how we can improve ourselves. Okay? Thanks for watching. Have a good day, or night, or afternoon, or whenever you watch this. If you watch this, please watch this. Have a good one.